Rise of the Dragon. Here it is, part 1. Great game. I'm going out on a limb here showing you a game that isn't a traditional video game. This is an adventure game, a graphic adventure game. It's entirely graphics oriented. Everything is done by graphics, but there's a lot of text in it as well. So make sure you pay complete attention to the screen while this is going, because if you miss even a shred of dialogue, you may find yourself lost and not know what's going on totally, you know. The dialogue is the most important element in this game, next to the graphics, of course. And the music's not bad, too. It really helps to set the mood. Nice low-key music. Anyway, here it is, from me to you. A Video Letters to Jason 7 exclusive presentation. Yes, yet another one. Rise of the Dragon. Day 1. Enjoy.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to 1992. So this is the view of the Amiga that would greet me every morning when I would go to the cable office. I did not own my own Amiga at the time, but I used to play games on the one at the office all the time. So this is Workbench 1.3, which was the one that I used for the longest time. And I just wanted to show you this briefly, just to give you some idea of the kind of system that I used to play this on. This isn't quite the same. It's very similar. Like, visually, it's basically identical. We've got the beautiful orange and blue color scheme here, which is just so styling. Yeah, and, you know, your basic stuff like that. But what I wanted to show you is, here, we got the icon for Rise of the Dragon. Now, Rise of the Dragon was notable in that it was one of the few games from this era that was hard drive installable on the Amiga. Yeah, I mean, who would have thunk that hard drive installation capability was a big deal at some point? Well, it was, because back in this time, the most Amiga games were kind of made for the lowest common denominator, which meant people without hard drives. Like, the base configuration for an Amiga was basically an Amiga 500 with a floppy disk drive and half a megabyte of memory, and that was it. So when games like Rise of the Dragon came out from Dynamics, they you know, would often be several discs, like sometimes 8 or more discs. I think Rise of the Dragon was 8 discs. There was others that they put out that were even more discs. So it became pretty cumbersome to be swapping discs all the time. So this was one of the early examples of one that you could install on your hard drive. And you get this lovely orange-skinned rendition of the main character. And then when you click the icon, ooh, smoking gun. Oh, yeah. And even a nice, convenient hard drive installation button. Look at that. And it would just prompt you to put in each of the 8 discs in sequence. And there you go. And it wasn't one of those things where you'd need to leave a disc in either. No, it was they were cool about it. You would install it and you'd be good to go. So we're actually not going to run it from here, because since we're running this through an emulator, I figured, why not run it on a slightly souped-up Amiga that's a little bit more powerful than what I would have played it on back in the day? Okay, so here we are in Workbench 3.1. So, as you can see, slightly more, I don't know, classy-looking color scheme, a little more professional. So if we take a look here. Alright, so as you can see, we got way more memory now. So basically, I just cranked up the specs here. This isn't even as powerful as the Amigas got back in the day, but this is more than adequate for what we're going to do here. So if we just take a quick peek, you can see everything looks a little slicker, a little nicer. Got this sort of nice executive gray scheme with the, you know, inoffensive shade of executive blue. The only thing is, since this came out in the Workbench 1.3 era, the color scheme was designed for that. And when they did this beautiful new color scheme, they didn't sort of, I guess, have colors sort of in the same place in the palette, I guess. So we get this weird negative vision of the main character. And, yeah, so anyway. So, for those of you who are wondering, hey, Sean, how come you're playing this through an emulator? Usually you just show us your VHS recordings from back in the day, and we watch those with your narration. Yes, you're correct. However, this is a graphic adventure. And while I do have an archival recording, and I will be posting that at some point, so if you're a purist, don't worry, you'll get the old school recording as well. There's a lot of text in this game, a lot of stuff that you have to read. And while the archival recording is perfectly adequate to just kind of watch, if you've seen the game before and know what's going on, it's a little hard to read the text. So I thought, you know what, I really want to show this game in all its glory. So we're going to play it through the emulator here so you can actually read the text, and I can soup it up a little bit. So even though I was able to get all of the benefits of the extra memory and stuff, this gives us the additional benefit of a faster processor than I had back in the day. So everything will run a little bit smoother. So all right, without any further ado, let's get into some Rise of the Dragon here. And I'm not going to talk through the opening intro here. I'll just kind of let it play. And then once we get into the game proper, I'll come back on. So here we go. Okay, here we are. The year is 2053, and we're kind of in a dystopian urban landscape here. Now, one thing I wanted to mention, I was talking about earlier how, Rise of the Dragon was kind of notable, and it was one of the earlier games you could install to a hard drive on the Amiga. Well, this was also one of the earlier games to actually take advantage of extra memory and extra processor power. So, for example, you see in the background here, you got little lights of the cars driving by, and there's lights going on and off in the windows, and just all this environmental stuff. Water dripping in the faucet, get the helicopter going by occasionally, just all this stuff going on, all this life. Well, if you had a lower level system, like an Amiga with only 512K, you wouldn't get all that background animation. You'd still be able to, click on stuff and get all the information you want. See, like, everything shakes when the helicopter goes by. But it would be kind of minimized. You just kind of get the static background images, and that'd be about it. So, anyway, that's pretty much all the technical info I wanted to get into. Let's get into the game here. So, thinking a stage 4 water alert, they'd be a little more worried about fixing these friggin' leaky faucets. Cupboards and supplies. So everything is point and click in this. It's right click to select something. It's right click to get information. So if we look out there, 20 billion people. They've really screwed up this. We've really screwed up this planet. Half of them could use a blaster shoved down their throat. Drugged out punks. So you play Blade Hunter, who is a private investigator, former police officer. Good phone terminal, two-way audio-visual communications device. A lumpy pillow. Really need to get these sheets washed, not that they'd smell any better. Okay, well, before we do anything... Oh, lovely. Lovely brown water. Cupboards and supplies. Well, can we go to them? Let's take a look here. It's locked. What do we got here? Salt and pepper shakers. The salt has taken on a stiff concrete-like texture. And the pepper has the odor of a wet cat. Broken egg timer. Empty powdered egg box. Glass jar containing 2-year-old peanut brittle crumbs. Coffee mug. Fisto oatmeal, multigrain oatmeal, in quotes, long suspected as the cause of numerous cases of spontaneous combustion. Ruled safe by the FDA World Sector amid storms of protest. Fisto powdered H2O. Powdered water. How does that work exactly? Commonly referred to as dry wash, powdered H2O is a chemical cleaning agent capable of eating through even the toughest stains and skin if left on for prolonged periods of time. Alright, excellent. Excellent. Alright, so let's get out of here. Let's do the bathroom. Alright, let's go to the bathroom. Have a shower. While we use the toilet. Perfect. Like a little spray coming out of the toilet. It's very nice attention to detail there. First aid kit. Knee pent. Alright. Yeah, and everything's just drag and drop, which was also kind of innovative at the time, because a lot of graphic adventures required you to click on commands and things to do different stuff. But this one is just, it's very modern in that it's all just drag and drop. But this is from 1990, so just to give you some idea. Let's, actually, before we do that. Overcoat, formed of synthesized animal hide blackened by age and exposure to pollution. Geez, I'm a friggin' slob. Clothes everywhere, empty beer cans, Mom would roll in her grave. Alright. Let's get the pile of clothes. So we go into the inventory. There we go. You can see me and my skivvies. Bought off the sale rack at Sears. Slightly fragrant, but not quite bad enough to warrant washing. This once fashionable garment is nearing the end of its useful life, having endured years of use and abuse by its owner. It is fabricated from a combination of synthetic materials which vaguely resembles Peruvian goat leather. This is an old, familiar friend. Napent, aerosol personal protection device. This product was developed with the idea of providing a safe and humane way of disabling an assailant. Theoretically, it is supposed to induce a state of extreme euphoria, which renders the target incapable of any hostile actions. Excellent. Well, let's put our clothes on. go. Good. So we're all dressed, ready to rock. Let's head on over to the answering machine here. Never know when I'm going to need my ammo. Okay, so that's ammo. Message waiting indicator. Power switch. Rumor has it that it turns the box of wires on and off. Smart ass. Alright. Message 1 to William Hunter from Mayor Vincenzi. Play.
Hunter, we've had more reports come in of kids dying. All were horribly disfigured, like my poor daughter. This infection is spreading, whatever it is. You've got to find out what's causing this. I suggest that you start at the Pleasure Dome. It's where my daughter was last seen. Look for someone called the Jake. He was one of Chandra's friends. Not that I call any of the slime that hangs out there a friend. I'm sending you a vid transmission hard copy of my daughter. It's not pretty, but you might need it. I don't need to remind you that this investigation is strictly unofficial. I don't want a word of this to leak to the press. Good luck.
Alright. Grab the picture here. Let's get a closer look at that. Picture of the mayor's daughter. Oh, horribly disfigured. Okay, next message. To William Hunter from Momar's Cars.
Need a good used hover car? Momar's Cars has the answer for you. Come down and check out our fine selection of new and used hover cars. Thanks.
Next, to William Hunter from Karyn Summers.
Blade, where the hell were you last night?
We did have a date. I love how her facial expression looks. She's like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Or did that happen to slip your mind? You bag of toxic waste. And don't forget that you left your keys at my place. I should just flush them. I'll be at the Bureau of Records early. In case you happen to roll out of bed before noon. Oh God, it's like 2 in the afternoon now. Okay. Get our ID card. Just want a quick peek at it here. This multi-purpose device serves its owner as a credit chip, ID card, medical information, database, and door key. Yeah, so if you leave your house without taking that, you can actually end up getting locked out. Now, I'll just show you something here real quick. Normally, the pointer changes to indicate when you can do stuff. But not on the pillow. Oh, look, there's the gun. Blade's gun. Look at that. Let's check out his gun. With and Smethin. With and Smesson. Police Special Pulse Particle Beam Handgun. A meticulously maintained relic from Blade's past career as a peace officer. This gun is extremely reliable, but it lacks the firepower of many modern sidearms. Now, we are going to drop that. Crap. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, hold on. We're going to put it right back where it is. You don't want to take the gun with you unless you absolutely have to, and you'll find out why in a little bit. Look at that. Just beautiful. I love all the background scenery here. So, one wrong step could bring a fall. Maybe I shouldn't go this way. More buildings, just what this effing city needs. So let's head down. Actually, if we go, you can go up or down. Here we see on the roof. This nice, nice view. Nakatomi building. Air purification machinery. Sodium vapor lamp. I don't know, just a whole bunch of random stuff there. So let's head back down. Okay, here we are. So we're at the subway station. So here... Oh. That is a long subway train. Okay. Yeah, you can't actually... Really? Another one already? Alright, so this tells you where you are. And this is the map. Tells you where you can go. So, let's see. There's Karyn's place. We know she's not there. She's at the Hall of Records. She's working. Oh, airplane flying around. That's cool. Pleasure Dome. We know we want to go there. Blades, that's where we are. City Hall. So we probably want to check in on Karyn first, because she's got our keys. Let's talk to this guy. Doom! Doom! We're all doomed! You got a screw loose or what? Bahamut has risen again. I've seen him. What the hell are you talking about? 5,000 years he's waited. You've been drinking too much of that rot gut. We're all doomed. Doomed. Alright, cool.
Welcome to my place of business, sir. We offer the finest selection of organically grown flowers in the city. My name is Blissful Harmony. You can call me Bliss. How can I help you to find greater harmony in your life?
I'm kind of in Dutch with my girlfriend for missing a date, so...
I see. I thought I detected anxiety in your aura. It's quite orange. May I suggest a bouquet of roses and a kind apology to your lady friend?
Well, I really didn't want to spend much money. Good idea. I'll take a dozen long-stemmed roses. Never mind. I'm such a charming guy that I'm sure I can talk my way out of it. Yeah, we'll take the roses.
An excellent choice, sir. I'm sure that these flowers will help you reforge the spiritual bond with your loved one. Now, if you'll give me your card so I can charge your account.
How much is this going to cost me?
$200 plus tax. But how can you put a price tag on love?
This is true.
May I have your card, sir? It's been a pleasure doing business with you, sir.
See, very simple controls, all drag and drop, point and click.
May you attain happiness and spiritual fulfillment in this life cycle. Goodbye.
Thank you, hippie. Alright. Organically grown roses, just the thing to get a guy out of hot water with his girlfriend. Okay. Oh, look at this. See? Like, living, breathing city. We got people walking up and down the steps. We got a big crowd in the background. We got lights all over there. CGW International Headquarters. The avenue next to City Hall is crowded with surface traffic. Anything else? God, that's beautiful. City Hall, the last bastion of freedom and democracy, cough cough, in the big city. Hour is 9 to 5. Alright, well we're... Okay. Well, I guess we gotta talk to Jenny here. Hi, Blade. Want to play house? Not now, Jenny. I want to see the mayor. Afraid I can't right now. I need to see Karyn Summers in the Bureau of Records. What do you have in mind? Yeah, you can totally flirt with her, and she's bad news. What are you wasting your time on that little bimbo for?
What you need, Blade, is a real woman.
Okay, Miss Moneypenny.
Like me, for instance. One who can take you places you never dreamed possible.
I'm flattered, Jenny, but I'm a one-girl kind of guy. Right now I'm spoken for. Besides, I really need to talk with Karyn. It sounds intriguing, but I really need to talk to Karyn. Maybe we should take a little drive later. Yeah, let's just... Darn it. Good ones are always taken. Yeah, I know, I'm amazing. Well, if you ever change your mind, you know where to find me. Sure thing. Stop wasting my time. I gotta go talk to Karyn. Alright, there we go. Look at that. I like how the typing fills the screen and then clears and then fills the screen. Thanks a lot for standing me up last night, you jerk. I had a really special time sitting at home watching Rambo 12 in my brand new evening dress. Large numbered sequels are funny. Where in the hell were you? Out drunk in one of those god-awful pleasure domes again? You could have at least called. You better have a darn good excuse for standing me up, Blade. What's the big deal? These things happen. Yeah, that's real charming. Here, I bought you some flowers to make up for my being a jerk. I'm really sorry that I missed our date, sweetheart. I brought you some flowers as a small token of affection. I think we'll go with that one. That's the sweetest one. Come on. There we go. Flowers in your face! Good lovely, Blade, but you still owe me a night on the town. How about picking me up at 7:30 for dinner at La Toilette? Yes, I'll pick you up for dinner at the toilet. That sounds lovely. Actually, I was thinking of grabbing some Astro Burgers, a 6-pack, and then heading back to your place to watch some Cyberball on the Satlink. Wow. Some other time, Cupcake. I'm in the middle of an important case.
I can't think of any way I'd rather spend the evening.
Yeah, we'll go with that one. Great, it's a date then. Shit, what time was that supposed to be? 7:30. Right, okay, here are the keys you left with me, Blade. Thank you. Thanks, Karyn. You're welcome, Blade. Come back later if you need me to check out anything else for you. Alright, see you later. Cool. Okie dokie. Good, so we got our keys. We should probably just swing by the apartment and pick up whatever stuff we weren't able to get out of the cupboard. Oh, hey. Different people. Hi. Alright. Okay, so... Oh, meanwhile... Mr. Kwong, I must regretfully inform you that we are over a week behind schedule on our production quota. We must be ready in 3 days, or the schedule will not be met. We need more time. We're already pushing the end of the safety margin for the reactor coolant systems. You must push them harder! You will either meet the production schedule or face the wrath of Bahumat. I'll see what more can be done, Mr. Kwong. Okay. Oh, right. No, hold on. No, hang on. Yes, do that one. There we go. There's two different views of the inventory. One is the non-blade view. There we go. Take the card out before you go back in, because you don't want to, you know. Haha! Okay, so what do we got here? So we have a Fisto bar. A black market item. Fisto bars are made of chocolate and melted banana peels. Chocolate is a very rare and sought after item. Okay. This might just come in handy for my friends at the Pleasure Dome. Alright. Mini bombs. Acme Little Giant Wire Tester Kit. Okie dokie. I don't think we need any of that stuff right now, actually, so maybe we'll bring the chocolate bar. Highly prized black market trade item due to the extreme scarcity of sugar. Alright, good. Okay, message light isn't blinking, so we're good. Let's head over to the Pleasure Dome. Actually, just before I do that, I'm gonna quickly save. Alright. And once again, just incidental animation and effects all over the place, which is pretty cool. Like, oh, there's a crane in the background. You get the sign lighting up. Papers blowing in the wind. Bums at the fire. The Pleasure Dome. Anything can and does happen in these dens of iniquity. If it's illegal and you want to try it, chances are you can find it here. The Pleasure Dome. Alright. Hold on a second while we scan you. No weapons detected. You're clean. Go on in. And that's why you don't bring your gun. So if you bring your gun, well, they will take it away from you, and you will never get it back. I think if you take it away, you can bribe them with the chocolate bar and get it back, but, yeah. Anyway, let's chat with these folks. Excuse me, miss.
Yes?
My name is William Hunter. People call me Darcel, William.
I bet 75, foo. You're bluffing your ass off, Zamp. Call.
Foobar. That's great. Just ignore them. Now, what do you want? I'm looking for a man named the Jake. Seen him? Have you ever seen a girl in here named Chandra? You have quite a card game going here.
Hurry up and discard, Darce.
Shush, fool. You're being rude. I'm sorry, I haven't seen that person, William. Why don't you try the bar? Okay. Perhaps there's someone who can help you there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to relieving these gentlemen of their excess credits. I like Darcel. She's nice. Goodbye, William. Alright. The bar's over there. Oh, this guy. Can't you see him busy playing a hand here? This guy. Beat it, Crumb. Two dancers writhe suggestively on the raised dais. I thought there was a way... Ah, there it is. Yes. This location here is one that I didn't even know existed. And as I was doing a bit of background research for the game before doing the playthrough here, I discovered this. It's like, wow, there's a location there I've never seen before. Oh, let's see. Patch. Yo, what's up? I'm looking for a man called the Jake. What do I look like? The friggin' Bureau of Missing Persons? You want to find somebody? Why don't you hire a private dick? I am a private investigator. Some PI. Be surprised if you could find your own name in the VidPhone directory. Very funny. Have you seen the Jake or not? I ain't seen him. Of course, I've been busy drinking this gin joint out of tequila. Now, if you pardon us, me and Jose Cuervo got some serious business to attend to. I have never seen that sequence before. That's completely new to me. Awesome. A scantily clad woman undulates suggestively upon the raised stage. Oh, wait a minute, what did it say? Hubba hubba. There we go. Okay. Alright, we got it. We're good. Okay, so Darcel said to head into the bar, so let's check out the bar. Alright. Hey, this guy here always reminded me of Absalom Doc, Dalek Killer. Bonus points if anybody but me remembers that character. Beat it! Get lost! Scram! Beat it! Fine. Greetings, officer. I'm not a police officer. Oh, sorry, dude. No offense. I'm a private investigator, and the name's not Dude. It's Blade. Sorry, dude. I mean, Blade. People around here call me Casey Jones. What can I do you for? Looking for some information. You know where a guy can go for a good time? You look kind of funny. Looking for some information. What were we talking about? Ever seen a girl in here named Chandra? Looking for a man who calls himself the Jake. Ever heard of him? There's a lot of dealing that goes on in here. Know where I can find a good dose? Yeah, right. Sure, man. Me and the Jake, we're like real tight. Can't quite remember what he looks like, though. Oh well, ask around. If he's here, I'm sure you'll run into him eventually. If he wants you to, that is. Thanks for the info. No problemo. See you around, dude. I mean, man. I mean, Blade. I love all the incidental characters in this. Hello there, handsome. I'm Candy. Looking for a good time, big guy? In case you're wondering, yes, you can go off with Candy. You end up running into Karyn, and the game ends. My name's Blade. I'm always looking for a good time. Not with you. Sounds like fun, Candy, but I'm here on business. What a coincidence. I'm here on business, too. And it looks like business is picking up. Not monkey business. I mean serious business. I'm totally serious, and I mean business. Why don't you come home with me? Okay. I don't think that would be a good idea. My girlfriend wouldn't approve. Sure, let's make like a tree and leaf. Maybe later. Right now I have to find a man called the Jake. Ever heard of him? I've never heard of him. Maybe you should ask Mujalambo. He knows everybody who comes in here. Or everyone who comes in here. Yeah. Mujalambo? The bartender, silly. Now run along. You're monopolizing the merchandise, if you know what I mean.
What do you want, wimp?
Who you calling wimp, you rhinoceros?
What?
I mean, I'd like to order a drink. We don't serve cops in my bar, buddy. I'm not a police officer anymore. Don't matter. You still smell like pig, mon. You're ugly and you smell bad. Looking for a man called the Jake. Seen him around? Don't give me that. I want a drink, damn it. Now, here's the thing. You gotta be really careful with some of these dialogue trees, because if you choose the wrong thing, then the person you were talking to will no longer talk to you. Like, it's not like other games you can just sort of go back and forth and go back and try all the different options until you get all the information. No, there's like very specific paths you follow in this. There's a lot of multiple ways to get to what you want to do or what you want to find out, but you got to be careful that you don't end up having the character clam up entirely before you get the information you need from them. So, we'll go for this. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. What's it to you? I have some business with him. Like hell. I'm sure he'll want to hear what I have to say. I don't think he'll care to listen to anything you tell him. But if you want to find him, ask the guy in the green coat at the end of my bar. Alright. We can't get actual information about them. Just talk to them. Yo, Kiss Up, what do you want? Looking for the Jake. What are you calling Kiss Up, Slosh Brain? Investigating a murder. I'd like to ask you a few questions. Yeah? What you want him for? You look mighty uptown to this scrub boy. Look, you little pisshead. I've had a bad morning and I'm not likely to take any crap from a gutter-crawling scum like you. Now, you know where I can find this guy called the Jake? A friend of his is in some trouble. Ease up, buddy. I'm just looking for some information. Friend of his. Yeah? Who might this friend be? The Jake? He got lots of friends. I only talk with the Jake. Chandra Vincenzi. Well, now he's got lots -1. Yeah, let's be a little tough here. Say I only talk with the Jake. Yeah, well, you got locks on him. Now who's the friend? Oh my God, he's the Jake. We found him. Chandra Vincenzi. Chandra Vincenzi, she's dead. The mayor's daughter, or what's left of her. What? Bullshit, man. Get out of my face. Ah, he just clammed up. What will we do? Well, fortunately. Take a look at this picture. Oh my God. Chandy. In my office. Okay, he has his own private booth. That's his quote-unquote office. Alright. Oh my God. Shandy. The name's Willard Jakeston. Everybody calls me the Jake. Shandy thought it up. Holy mother. What happened to her? I mean, what could have done this? She was... Damn it. Effing stupid. I told her that Chen was... Who's Chen? Nobody? Never heard of him. You're lying. How was Chandra mixed up with this guy? You think Chandra would want you covering this guy's ass? Look, bud. Chandra was a big girl. Damn it! What the hell did this to her? Whatever it was is still out there. Just gonna wait for this to happen to another one of your friends? I don't know, but someone does. Why don't you help me out? Yeah, let's do this one. I got no more friends. What's this guy's name and address? Oh, that's no big surprise. Look, kid, we all got our problems. Yeah, what's this guy's name and address? Alright. His name is Chen. He's a pump for some big timers down in Chinatown. He's got a place over at 554 Wallaby Street, number 798. That's all I know. Shandy was hanging around with him and his group. I'll be around if you find anything out. All right. Thank you, the Jake. We will see you again. All right. Let's head back. Oh. Watch the guy with the banana peel. Oh, there we go. Just chucks it. That's great. Okay, Chen Lu. Here we go. You should probably save just before we go there. Alright. Who that goon with the eye patch is. He's one of Chen's buddies. Hey, watch it.
My fault. But you really should be more careful in this neighborhood. I hear there are a lot of dangerous criminals around.
Uh-oh, what's going on? What's going on in there? Quick! Oh my god! He's covered in those patches. Oh my god! That was horrifying! The twisted remains of Chen Lu's horribly disfigured body offer mute testimony to the savage power of the substance which killed him. Meanwhile, uh-oh. Unit 41, we have an illegal entry at 5... Unit 41, roger. Okay, hold on. Chen Lu, gun permit. Play? No, next. Message to Chen Lu from Deng Huang. The voice of Baphomet. You have failed us, Brother Lu. Your irresponsible actions have brought unwarranted attention to our production operation. The girl you killed was the daughter of a powerful man. He will seek to avenge himself upon us. I am sending my personal representative to discuss the matter with you. Goodbye, Brother Lu. We're going to take his ID card. I am aware. Okay, so we should probably beat it. We can always come back and explore the rest of the place later. We got all the stuff that's kind of out in the open. Oh. There's another person. Hi there. I like your light up hat. Very stylish. Okay, let's head to Karyn's. Hey, beautiful. Ready to hit the town? I'm impressed, Blade. You're even on time. A toast. To us. To us.
Can't believe I was dumb enough to almost blow it with this girl.
He would have to order the liver and onion special. I'm not gonna be sleeping on the couch tonight. Well, Karyn, I gotta head home so I can get an early start on a case.